Internet. So before I begin, correction, I was just watching back the other PS3 video, but I said Naughty Dog was the best first party studio, and like then proceeded to say a bunch of stuff that Insomniac made. I meant to say Insomniac. So yeah, when I'm in a constant state of half asleep, which I kinda am, I misspeak from time to time. But yeah, let's get into the store and just do one section because I think that's how I'm just gonna do these until they're done. Just like go over a genre, scroll through the list, and that'll be that. Also, sorry if my mic is not picking up. I don't know what's wrong with it. It's like a lot more quiet than it was when I first started using it, so I'm not sure what's wrong with it or if there's something wrong with it. That being said, I did buy a replacement headset for my other Turtle Beach. I can hook up and see if it's actually better. But yeah, here we go. Um, oh, I was gonna say also, a bit timely. This seems to be just like maybe going to be a theme of this year, but like, Spec Ops: The Line gone. The whole Crunchyroll Funimation debacle happening. Like, maybe don't buy stuff digitally because maybe it goes well. I'm not honestly like 100% sure how the Funimation thing works because I don't actually have like a bunch of digital anime, so I'm not 1,000% familiar with that specific circumstance. Actually, before I start, I want to see something. Like, I think I might actually have Spec Ops: The Line. Let me just scroll through my game list real quick. Though I'm not sure if I have it downloaded. I'm 1,000% sure I have it either on PS3 or 360, or maybe both. But let's see if I have it here real quick. I'm just curious. See if I've got it currently. Spec Ops: The Line. I don't know if it's here. Oh wow, this I mentioned that during the Xbox video, so it looks like I already have the Contra thing. I mean, it's not called Contra, but it is like a Contra. Oh, there you go. Spec Ops: The Line. So, if you're able to get it, enjoy it. I've not played it myself personally. I hear it's good. Obviously, I would have bought it, but yeah. Where was I always this menu, this navigation. All right, there we go. Let's go back in the store. Yeah, that's one way to get into it. Okay. Oh man. But yeah, there was that. There was the Crunchyroll thing. And then for me personally, I'm just bummed out because of the Embracer situation and how like I like Deus Ex like a lot, and I was looking forward to a new Deus Ex, and it's gone now. And I'm a big fan of Time Splitters, and there's not gonna be a new one. So yeah, I'm waiting for like the third piece of terrible information to just complete the Trinity, because Wolf Among Us 2 has been, kind of not no new information, and I had a Facebook memory about it from like 2 years ago. So I'm like, please let Wolf Among Us 2 make it out into the wild and not get canceled. Um, there was something else I was going to mention as far as like all this. Oh yeah, the whole Microsoft thing with Xbox and like what's going on there. Like big announcement next week. We'll see, man. It could be good, it could be bad, it could be a paradigm shift, a status quo realignment. It's looking very Sega over there. That's all I'm gonna say. So yeah, we'll see. But yeah, let's continue. Actually, I don't know if I went over this last time, but it's like if you go to this best of section, it's very weird, right? Because best of Saints Row, best of Sonic, best of 2K, best of Sonic, best of 2K. Clearly, this store has not been like upkept, or just like you know, there's like one person. I don't know, even zero people at the wheel over there. I have no idea. Best of Capcom, best of $20 games, best of $30 games, best of Epic Adventures. I believe this is the Dragon's Dogma box art. Best of games with style, and this is the Remember Me box art. So two Capcom bangers right there. And best of timeless heroes, we got Altair, Assassin's Creed. I'm not going to get into the whole Assassin's Creed thing, dude. I think I talked about that in one of the previous videos about just there's so flipping many of them. But I feel like, after three, maybe they should have wrapped it up. After four, it kind of just that was arguably the peak of the series. And okay, it wasn't the peak, but like, because the Brotherhood stuff, I'm not gonna knock it. The uh, the Ezio arc. Okay, I'm wrong. I'm wrong. Okay, three was not like worth ending it because we did get Ezio and all the Brotherhood stuff. They just kind of lost their way, man. And there's just like been like that's what happens. Like you put out one a year, and there's no real like plan, and it's just like it just goes on and on and on. I mean, Odyssey and Origin really good from what I hear. I have not played them, but for a while there, Assassin's Creed was just like ugh. Best of $10 games. This is Bioshock. Best of Call of Duty. I'm not as familiar as I used to be with the series, so I'm not sure which one this is. Maybe Advanced Warfare, I think. And best of $30 games, LA Noir. So yeah, let's see, $30. Yeah, it's on there twice. See, like some of these are listed twice, and it's like what? But I meant to go over this that last time, and I was saying like stuff about the genres, but I meant to say the best of the sections, or the best of sections are weird because like look at this. But then like we even go into them, and it's like how many best of Sonic games are there? And there are three. Okay, never mind. There's six. Okay, there's nine. Sorry. Oh man, Sonic Adventure for $4 though. It's not bad. I mean, I already have on Dreamcast, so I feel like I never need to buy it again. Um, Sonic Unleashed. I've not played the Warhog game. I hear good things. I have a physical copy of this. I was praising this in one of the previous uh 360 PS3 digital storefront videos for 2024. But yeah, dude, effing we got Sonic X Shadow coming out, or Sonic Cross Shadow Generations. I'm looking forward to that because I said in that video, dude, I really enjoyed Sonic Generations, so um, I'm glad they're bringing it back. And with Sonic, I'm sorry, Shadow. Uh, Sonic All Stars Racing Transformed. One of these is really good. I can never remember which one. Or I've played one of these. I think I played on Vita, but then I thought I had the console version, but maybe not. Whatever. Apparently, I've purchased some of these. So, Sonic the Fighters. All right, let's get to the topic, the task at hand. I can come back to the best of section actually. Actually, you know what? Let's just go over each best of section, and then I'll go through one of the genre sections because it's like how many Saints Row games are there, right? They don't even. I don't even think the first Saints Row game's on PS3 because it's a 360 exclusive. The first Saints Row game, but Saints Row 2, $5. Saints Row 2 digital bundle, $10. Actually, if I'm not mistaken, didn't Volition develop these, or was this somebody else? Let me look real quick, see if it says. It should say right or not. THQ. Okay, it says the publisher. I could look this up real quick, I guess. Oh my god, wasn't this the Tara Patrick thing? Yeah. Oh, throwing people. I think I've got like a bunch of the Saints Row games. I've never actually played any of them. And then there was like the recent reboot that they had on current gen. People weren't feeling it. I'm not sure how it was. 4.5 stars though. 14,000 blue blarps or reviews. Hold up, let me look this up real quick. I'm gonna see on my phone. Saints Row. I'm pretty sure Volition might have developed this. Saints Row video game series. Yeah, created by Volition, published by THQ and Deep Silver. They're Street Saints. All right. But yeah, Saints Row 2, Saints Row the Third, Saints Row 4, Saints Row Full Package, National Treasure. But yeah, all these got, I want to say remastered for, well, not all. I'm not sure about the second one, but for sure, like the third and like forward or cross-gen or brought forward to PS4. But yeah, not all the Saints Row games, but a lot of them all in one spot. Okay, 2K. 2K gets its own section on the store. So we got Bioshock 2, Borderlands 2, Bioshock, Bioshock Infinite, Infinite. I just said Infinite. Oh, see, Enemy Within. See, I didn't even know what games I have. I have this on my wish list on 360 digitally, and I already own it, so I don't even need to buy it. But then again, that being said, I can play it on Series X. I can't play this on PS5, so that's all. It's a whole can of worms, man. I just, yeah, effing Sony just failed so hard on backwards compatibility. It's just every time I boot this up and I'm looking through the games, and it's like, oh, can I play it on PS5? Nope. That's the whole thing. I mean, Borderlands, obviously they've like remastered all of them, and they have the new bundle, the Vault Collection or whatever. XCOM, man, so good. Like just, it's if you've not played it, I say it's worth checking out. There was that recent Marvel game. I can't think of. Oh, dude, I'm blanking. I bought it too. Uh, the one. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's the one with like the vampire lady Lilith. See, I can like tell you. This is my problem now as an adult. That's like almost 40, and like I can be very specific in like things, and like not know the names of things. Like I know the characters in it. It's got Doctor Strange. It's got Spider Man. It's got Blade. It's got effing Colossus' sister. I'm doing it again. I'm sorry. That's one of my favorite X Men. I'm blanking on her name. Effing jeez. I just woke up. Okay, I didn't just wake up, but seriously. Magic. Thank you. Ah, Magic. Effing Magic, isn't it? Uh, I think Cap and Tony are also maybe in it. At least Cap is. But yeah, you get to spend a bunch of time with the Midnight Suns. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna talk until it comes to me. And then they added Deadpool, Storm, two other DLC characters. Anyway, that one, it's not a one to one, but it's like similar but different. It's not a one to one thing, but it's like if you enjoyed that, I imagine I hear it's good. I mean, I think one of my friends tweeted about it. So. Hmm. Or I'm sorry, I hear it's good. I haven't played it myself. Also in my backlog, sorry. But yeah. Anywho, this is the 2K section. I've not played any of the Bioshock games to completion. I played the demo of the first one back in the day. Oh, actually no, I played Infinite. Honestly, I feel like it's overrated. I don't want to like I haven't played the other two. I hear the DLC for the second one's good. A lot of people gush about the first one. I should probably play it sometime, but eh. When I saw that trailer for that new Ken Levine game, I was like, this kind of looks very samey. Um, so you know, hey, play them yourself, judge for yourself. But I'm not exactly hyped, so whatever. But yeah, man, Borderlands 2, I would say is my favorite of the series. I have pre-sequel on PS4, I guess, because it obviously doesn't say purchased. I guess it was a cross-gen game, apparently. Yeah, Borderlands, man. I think Borderlands is good, but like kind of tiring, right? I played Borderlands 3 and I didn't play any of the DLC, and yeah, I think the like part of the problem is I was playing a lot of Destiny at the time, so it's got a lot of the same flavor with like loot and whatnot. And I was kind of just I couldn't really enjoy it because I was just so burnt out on Destiny. So, anywho, that's 2K section. Let's move on. Or best of 2K. So there's need like best of like you need like yeah, if they like add more stuff in like each listing. No, it's the same stuff. Okay, that's it's not a graphical error. It's on there twice in the first four listings of best of Sonic, best of 2K. But hey, 2K and Sega got a lot out of that store storefront space they paid for, I guess, unless I don't know. Anywho, Capcom. A lot of people like I think it's easy. You could easily make the argument Capcom is the best Japanese publisher right now. Uh, After PS4 era into PS5 era, easily their best output uh, since the 90s or since like the Super Nintendo golden age. Anywho, Devil May Cry HD Collection. Devil May Cry. Oh, DMC. This is Ninja Theory. I like this game. I think I talked about this previously in this whole collection of the Starfront stuff. I mean, I do enjoy the classics as well, but the DMC reboot, I thoroughly enjoyed Virgil's outfit in this game. He's got like a sweet like silk robe with like a sweet like dragon pattern. So good. Um, yeah, yeah. Street Fighter Cross Tekken. I'm not gonna talk about it, but you know that's the thing. Remember me. This game is really good, and interesting. If you're into cyberpunk, if you're into like sci-fi, I can't specifically remember things. It's been a while since I played it, but I thoroughly enjoyed this game. It's got a really good soundtrack as well. Street Fighter 4, Street Fighter 4. This is Ultra. Apparently, I didn't buy this. I thought I did, but I mean, at the time, they were putting out like a bunch of versions of Street Fighter 4. It was very like weird, right? Because like Capcom finally, it's whatever. It's like they were doing the things that like it's like before they learned their lessons of like Capcom in the now, like they're now in their current iteration, they don't like milk their stuff as much, right? Like we'll still get gold editions of Resident Evil games, which is kind of annoying because I bought Resident Evil 2, the remake. It does not come with separate ways. The PS2 version I own has separate ways on the disc, and then this one did not come with separate ways, and it's separate DLC, but they added in the gold edition. So now I kind of feel like probably shouldn't buy Resident Evil games when they come out because they usually get collected into the gold edition. I mean, with 6 and 7 or Village, and the one before that, I could call it just Village and House, but like there's a specific subtitle for 6 I can't remember right now. And then 7, like 7 I didn't get because I hadn't finished. I'm sorry, 7 and 8, because 8 is Village, right? And 6 is House. Or 7 is House, 8 is Village. I'm sorry. Wow, what is wrong with me today? Anywho, didn't play 7, so or I have 7, but I hadn't played 3 because it's too scary, and I was like, I'll get. Or I thought it was too scary. I wanted to play it in VR, and I was like, I'll try it, and I was too scared. I never started it up. And then 8 came out, and then Gold Edition for 8, and so I think I picked up the Gold Edition of 8 without having played 7 or finished 7 or whatever. Actually, I'm not even sure if I picked up 7. I might have got the Gold Edition of that too, but yeah, dude. For all like the numbered ones going forward, because I didn't think they were gonna do that with like the remix, and they started doing it with 2. I'm sorry, 4, 4, not 2. If I said 2, I meant 4. I meant 4. If I said 2, I'm sorry. Uh, Separate Ways, Ada Wong DLC. That is not a thing for Resident Evil 2. Resident Evil 4 Gold Edition. Ooh, I'm sorry. At least it didn't say mercenary mode, because that would have been funny. It's like, oh man, Resident Evil 2 versus mercenary mode. I love how I started the video with like a correction, and then it just proceeded to just like spew nonsense. Anyway, so I think going forward, um, yeah, if they do remake, I mean, obviously they're gonna they remake all of them, right? Because we'll see if Code Veronica's next, because it should be next canonically after 4, but who knows? Um, Actually, it's before 4, right? Yeah, because it was a Dreamcast game. So I'm curious if they ever do remake Code Veronica X or what number they number it. So we'll see. Um, but yeah, Gold Editions, man. I, they have like all the DLC in them too, so it's quite nice. And they're usually like half off, or you can get them half off on sale, like at least once a year, which is what I have been doing with the other 2 I talked about. The ones after 6, because my brain is not registering that 6 is like the before the remakes for some reason. Anyway, I think because I'm looking at 5 and my brain's like, ah, yeah, 6, the next one. But it's like, no, the next one is 6 with Leon and Chris and Ada and a whole cast of characters from the previous. Man, I really hope they eventually get around to like what happened after 6, because 6 was like a interesting choice of things to happen in that scenario, for lack of a better word. And then Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen. I don't think I have this on PS4 because it came out. They remastered it or whatever, but I don't think I've got this version. Which actually, some of the stuff on here, it's weird. Like you go to the like thing, and the game isn't listed, but the AD, like yeah, it says add-ons. It's got PSN stuff or like PSN avatars, which you can still buy. Or I think you can still buy these avatars. Is kind of neat. I'm kind of curious if these are good. Or oh wait, this isn't 360. Never mind. I was gonna say, I wonder if these are going away during the delisting. Still got trailers on here. But yeah, this is Dragon's Dogma 2. I believe comes out in March next month, so I'm looking forward to that. I have not played this one. I need to get through it. I I am almost done with my honor mode playthrough. It's sucking out all my free time. It's a whole thing. Yeah, dude, DLC. And this was an era, as I keep saying. When it was like, hey, did you buy the game? Well, guess what? There's more. But it's not like essential. It's just digital trinkets and trash that you could probably just not. Oh, look at the reviews. There's like 7,000 5 stars. Almost. But yeah, man. Capcom killing it. I would say this is where it started, right? I would say Street Fighter 5 was like a bit of a like a misfire. But like and like I mean like in their like when they've been in their current iteration, like Devil May Cry 5, like Iceborne, like banger after banger era. Like the only misfire I would say was Street Fighter 5. At the beginning, they turned the ship around, but besides that, there's been like nothing but like insane quality output from Capcom. Wow, we just spent like how long in Capcom? Okay, that was weird. I was in Capcom, and now we're back to Sonic. What is up with the? Okay, whatever. We're just gonna. I was on Capcom. Yes, that's weird. Okay, that was weird. I'm like, why did it go back to 2K when I went to the menu? I was like, is it that busted on the store when I back out of the thing? Anyway, best of $20 games. Let's see what's listed as $20 on the store. Or like, as the PlayStation sponsored best of air quotes for $20. So Saints for National Treasures Edition, Sonic Generations, Sonic and All-Star Racing Transformed, Devil May Cry HD Collection, Grand Theft Auto 4. I I don't think anything needs to be said about Grand Theft Auto 4, but I will say that the scenario slash storyline slash campaign for 4, in my opinion, is the strongest in the series. Um, but yeah, these are like the modern GTAs. Bioshock Infinite. Okay, here's my thing about GTA is like story narrative characters 4 gets like my nod. Like mechanically 5 does everything like better as far as like driving, shooting, etc. Third person controls and everything. But like it didn't really move the needle. I mean, not that it didn't move the needle. It's just when you had 3 protagonists, it kind of was like not as focused, and I don't like when games do that. It's like yeah, it's like it's kind of rare to me in my opinion when you can have like multiple protagonists and like still have like a really good like focused or not really good. It can still be good because it was still good. It's just like I'm not going to feel as immersed and enjoy it as much as I would if it's just from like a singular character's perspective the entire time. Anywho, Bioshock Infinite, Borderlands, the pre-sequel, Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare. I believe these both got remastered. Uh, funnily enough. And hey, this is back before Microsoft owned Activision, so that's kind of funny. Because that's, a thing now. DMC, Ninja Theory, Street Fighter Cross Tekken, Madden. It's funny looking at this, right? Because it's like Madden NFL 15, and like we're at like 2024, so we're almost like 10 years removed from this game on the store. Because we're at like what Madden 24, not quite 25, but almost. So 10 years on. AHL 15. Oh, these aren't even on here. I think when there's no price, it's not even available to purchase. Just like that Dragon's Dogma. So let me go into that real quick. Yeah, it's just overview and recommendations, which are both blanked. I don't play sports games, so I have no idea like what's the big deal with either of those, or like if they're any good even. Remember Me, Ratchet and Clank Collection, Battlefield 4, Borderlands, Call of Duty Classic. Wasn't this on? Wasn't this in the Xbox video? I don't I don't remember. But I didn't even know this was on PlayStation, so that's neat. Prototype. And then Blacklist Ultimate Edition. I have a hard copy of this on PS3, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. And I liked it so much I picked it up on 360 so I could play it without, having to hook up multiple consoles because backwards compatibility is so not good on PlayStation. I don't know if I talked about like the weird thing with Prototype is I have the second game but not the first game. That being said, I've not played through the one I do own, but I should probably pick up like the bundle eventually. But it's Activision, so I've just been like, whatever, dude. It just like see, it did the thing. It did the thing. It went from $20 to Capcom. It went like backwards on the listing. Anywho, best of 30. Yeah, okay. So like, I think the description I'll just put like we're checking out the best of, and then I'll just do like one of the genres, and like that's it for this video. But we're 30 minutes in, so I might just do the best of section here and like come back in next time. Or in the next part, I might just record both these at the same, like one after the other, and just put this one up today. But yeah, and then put like the air quote best of on PS3 according to the PS3 store listings. So you got LA Noire and Red Dead Redemption. I believe these also got brought forward with remasters to at least last gen, if not current gen, because I know there's a Red Dead Redemption. Wasn't it recently? See, I know this came to Switch recently, but I'm not sure if it's on current gen as well. So I don't know if the Red Dead Redemption remaster that's out now is also on PS5. But I have like the hard copy, so honestly, it's like whatever. I don't really care. So I've got the hard copy on 360, so I don't need to worry about like can I play it. So there's that too, because I believe it's backwards. I think it's backwards compatible with Series X. I could be wrong. I think I'm wrong. I might be wrong on that. Whatever. LA Noire, but yeah, I enjoyed. Well, it's Rockstar, dude. Like, what's there to say? Of course, I enjoyed it. Borderlands Ultimate Edition, Resident Evil 5 Gold Edition. So apparently this is $30. Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen, Battlefield Hardline Standard Edition. Wait, this is 20, even though we're in the 30 section. But hey, who's got time to update a store that doesn't get any type of support on the back end? I'm sure, right? Modern Warfare 3 with DLC Collection 1. I have no idea how many DLC collections there are for this game. Diablo 3 Reaper of Souls Ultimate Evil Edition. I believe this is also cross-gen because it's on PS4, because I've got the PS4 version of this game. King's Quest: The Complete Collection. I believe this is also cross-gen. I know I've got it on PS4. Here it is. Prototype 2 Gold Edition, $30. And then XCOM Enemy Within, which is, I guess, sitting in here for 30, but then maybe it's like Battlefield Hardline and it's just sitting on here for 20. Who knows? Because, the store's broken and I can't see prices on everything. So, at least if I already purchased it. And there's no browser store like there is the Xbox currently. So, which was like the way to use this thing, because this effing digital storefront they've got on PS3, that's like what's still left. It's just the worst. Best of Epic Adventures. Dragon's Dogma, is it on here? It is, even though it's still listed. What are the odds? It's on here. It's literally the game that's on the section for the thumbnail, and yet you cannot buy it. I mean, well, like I said, though, to get brought forward with the remaster. I can't remember what it's called. The something something Dark Arisen edition. Isn't that it for like the PS4 whatever? And they're making the second one next month, which is very similar but not the same. So I myself, like I said, have not played this series, so I'm looking forward to checking it out finally. I mean, I'm gonna try to play the first. Oh, this is Dark Arisen. Never mind. But I'm gonna try to play through the first one before the second one comes out. But Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, it's a whole thing, and just what the what, dude? I was about to say, where'd they go? Yeah, trying to get through games in February that are out. They're coming out. I'm still not through Heroic. Or I'm sorry, Honor Mode. Baldur's Gate 3. Epic Adventures, God of War HD, God of War HD 2, God of War Origins, Chains of Olympus. God of War Origins, Ghost of Sparta. Wow, these are only $10. That's actually not bad for God of War. I mean, I've not. Yeah, okay. Here's the funny thing about God of War is like I've got a bunch of them. I think I've got all of them honestly. I've not played any of them except for the PS4 like reboot. So the um the ones with Atreus in it, I've played, or the sun, I should say. The one with the sun in it, I've played. The ones that are like old and like not that, like not the cinematic masterpieces that we got for PS4 and PS5. I've not played them, but the PS, yeah, like the or like yeah, the more modern ones I've played, the older ones I own, but I've not played. I've played the funny story. I did play like the Hydra fight demo back in the day of the first game, and then like yeah, and that's when I knew this is gonna be a hit because I was like, ooh, you can tell this game has got something going on from that vertical slice. But yeah, God of War HD, HD2, or I'm sorry, God of War HD, God of War 2 HD, not HD2. That'd be a weird name. Chains of Olympus, Ghost of Sparta, King's Quest: The Complete Collection, season pass, which I think is just if you have the first episode, you can get the rest of the episodes unlocked or whatever. Prototype and Prototype 2 Gold Edition. Uncharted 2 Among Thieves Game of the Year Edition. $10 though. I'm just saying, $10 for Uncharted 2. I mean, there's the what is it called? Like the Drake collection or something, or whatever it is. But yeah, dude, it's you can pick both of these up on PS4. Um, did they remaster that actually to like the Thieves edition or something? I think they did, didn't they? I can't see. There's been because there's Uncharted 4. There's the DLC for Uncharted 4. I think those both got brought forward to PS5. And then they have like the trilogy, right? Like the Drake's trilogy collection, which they brought forward to PS4. I've played those, man. Those ones are awesome. Like, see, I didn't play this Uncharted until 4 was coming out, and I played the trilogy. And dude, I was like, dude, that was so good. Like, I was like, man, I should play these sooner because they shot it top of my list of like, dude, they're effing great, man. I of the trilogy, 2 is my favorite. You know, if we're gonna, you know, say draw lines in the sand and say which one's our favorite, but like, 2 for me was it, man. That was a fun effing ride. 3, the desert scene and like the plane sequence, that was awesome. That was spectacular. But like, dude, 2, the full package, like just so effing good. I mean, of the trilogy, like 4. Well, there's only 4, right? Yeah, 4. I- 4 did. I think that was like a nice little uh, well, not really finale because it does seem like they leave room at the end. I mean, that's a weird thing, right? It's like I feel like there's more gas in the tank for Uncharted, and then like um crap, was this Naughty Dog? I don't want to get the wrong studio. Yeah, the Naughty Dog was like, we're not gonna make Uncharted anymore, and it's like that's a bummer. Whatever. It's because after the DLC, it seems like they could have just went back and like redid every character, honestly, or not redid, but did like little side adventures with everybody. That would have been cool, but that's not what they chose to do. So no big deal. What is Naughty Dog working on right now actually? Because they canceled the multiplayer Last of Us, right? And they just put out the remaster of Last of Us 2. I shouldn't say remaster, but like the PS5 remaster. They did, but they did just remaster like the part 1. So it's. I always get confused because it's like, dude, if like there's a bunch of games that get remastered and it's like they don't have anything new coming out, I'm just like, wait, what just came out? What are they doing now? And it's just yeah, and then, like the factions game got canceled. I think that's right call, by the way. I said that in the Destiny stream. I think that was like the way to go as far as like don't have your entire studio supporting live service for one game multiplayer mode and just bet it all on that. Not a good idea, especially when the winds are blowing against it. Cause look at Suicide Squad. Just saying. I mean, that being said, people that like have played it say it's a fun time. It's just, whew, I think we're all tired of live service games, man. Games as service games are not. We're not all tired, but it's just not a good. It's yeah. It's like it's very exhausting. You know, if you play one game like that all the time, then something comes out like that and it's very similar, and it's like it's kind of hard to get excited because it's just like this is the same thing, and it's like if you've gotten very sour or toxic on that, and it's just like I think I'm done. Like that's how I am with anything that like looks like a Destiny clone or like Destiny like at all in any form. I'm just like do not want pass, get the F out of here. So it's like I feel sorry for the Suicide Squad devs, but it was like permeating in the air, and it's like even a 1 year delay can't help it, as we've seen, because it's like Avengers, Outriders, Anthem. There's been so many. It's like maybe to the lesser extent Division. I don't know if people still play that game. It seems like it does. Like it constantly gets updated. Um, but yeah, there's so many. Anywho, let's we're off topic. I'm sorry. Like, what are we even talking about here? Best of Epic Adventures. Okay, so Bioshock, Borderlands, God of War 2, HD. See, okay, actually, I gotta say, I'm surprised at the restraint of publishers in the modern era. Because I remember like all these HD collections came out on PS3, 360, right? I was expecting on PS4 to get like a ton of like 4K like remasters slash whatever's like these ones, but it never happened. So it's like I'm surprised at the restraint that they've shown. That being said, maybe the technology wasn't there. Maybe they're gonna start pumping them out now. Look at the Metal Gear Solid collection. It's like a 4K collection that's not in 4K, and it's a whole thing. So we'll see. I still expect it at some point. I'm surprised at the restraint, but maybe I'll be proven wrong. It's like they showed me, but maybe the money's just not there for it, or it's just it's not. You know, they can look at the HD sales of stuff, or sales of HD collections, and be like, these are not as profitable as we thought it would be, and then they just don't decide to do them. I don't know. I don't know what goes on with game publishers and developers. I don't. Yeah, I just play these things. Uh, yeah, man. Uncharted 2. I'm surprised Uncharted 3 is not on here. Like the entire trilogy. $10. $10 for Uncharted. If you've only got a PS3, worth getting. If you got a PS4, I'd say play the Nathan Drake collection, the trilogy. So effing good. And yeah, also play the flippin' Uncharted 4 and DLC. It's effing fantastic. And of course, Enemy Within also on here. Is this also in the 2K section? I feel like a lot of these are like listed in the multiple sections. Like Borderlands has been in the 2K section, so is Bioshock. This is in the Capcom section, but it's still listed, so it's kind of weird. We got a bunch of first party stuff in the Epic Adventure, so guess we'll just see. And yeah, these are both in the best of whatever price they are edition or section. Huh. Anywho, I tried to Uncharted in XCOM Within. So I guess I would say after that really weird tangent, if you're like still if you're like me and like even but like you've also still like not if you've still not played Uncharted, it is I would say believe the hype. It is actually as good as they say. Because I was very like don't care for like the longest time in that game. I think I played the demo, but I was just like not feeling it. But it's definitely it's pretty good. But here's the thing, dude. It sent me back to $30 games. So I don't. Yeah, it's like I don't know why the store is broken like this. It like doesn't even like navigate properly. I think I did this section. I did. Okay, cool. So we did Epic Adventures. I'm sorry. My brain is just like I want to make sure I like get on like get this, and I don't want to like skip a section. And the story is like being weird. So I'm like, ugh. I think Timeless Heroes is the last one, right? These are the last two, unless there's. Oh wait, no. Should I even do Best of Call of Duty? Honestly, I mean they're all on Game Pass. If you got Game Pass, just saying. They are, aren't they? Like, I'm not, unless they aren't. I mean, the only ones that wouldn't be on there would be like the ports to like Wii or something, or like the super duper early ones like Classic and whatnot. One and two. Anywho, best of games with style. Okay, apparently I have Invincible: The Lost Kingdom. I don't remember buying this game. Maybe I got it with Plus. I don't remember. Sly Collection. I just want to say of this era in the PS2 when like Sony really like I mean that's I mean that's the thing with PlayStation rather. PlayStation has like never really had like a mascot per se. They kind of have like a broad range and spectrum of games and genres and characters and whatnot. But Sly was always my favorite. Like it was a stealth game with a cast of like anthropomorphic animals. I think I said anthropomorphic, anthropomorphic. Is it whatever that word? And it was yeah, it's a fun effing ride, man. I played the Vita game. I've not played two and three actually, so I've played the first one in the Vita game. Vita game is the cliffhanger. It bums me out, man. We haven't seen it in forever. I'm hoping it comes back, but it probably won't because when's the last time we've seen a Jack and Daxter game? So you know, I mean that's fine. Effing Sucker Punch has moved on, and effing you know we got Ghost of Tsushima, so eh, that's cool. Or like whatever, that's their prerogative. But I quite enjoyed the Sly games. Uh, I have no idea if this game is actually any good, even though I own it, and it's apparently got a lot of style. I see. I'm gonna go and download this right now. I have no idea. Oh, let's see the screenshots. Play it later if they load. If they're even on the store, or if that's just a thing that says a thing. Because, oh boy, man, the select button. Remember that? That used to be a thing. Okay, well, it's 5 GB. I don't even know what this is. Apparently, there's some evil robot army. This door is so busted. Do I have this downloaded already? No idea. I've tried. Download the game, please. Thank you. Please wait. Wow, you know what? I haven't even tried like downloading anything on this whole thing. All right, let's give it. It's gonna take 2 hours. Oh, hold up, 2 hours and 2 hours and 16 minutes. Whatever, we'll download in the background. Let me know when it's done. I'll check it out. Some point. Oh my gosh. See, yeah, dude, this was also like such a drag in this console generation. At least on PS3, 360 wasn't as bad. But geez, dude, if you wanted to like multitask on your console, and it's like you wanted to like play a game, but also download something or just like whatever. At the very beginning, the firmware updates were not there, and you could like not. And even then, it's like as we can see when it got added, slow AF. Just saying, it's like the stuff we have now. Like PS4 was like light years ahead of this. PS5 even better, and it's just like dude, PS3 was just terrible. It was just you couldn't like play a game, download a game. You can or like the things you could do while playing a game was like so limiting or like so limited, and it's just like there's no background downloading at first. There are so many features that were just like not there, and it was just like yeah, from like the online like side, it was just like ugh. I believe 360 was better if I'm not mistaken, but yeah, 360 I'm pretty sure is better like on all this stuff as far as you know all the multitasking the console does. It's a lot more seamless and smoother, but effing PS3 man, just dog crap. But hey, it plays Blu-rays. that was that was like the one thing. To play Blu-rays, yeah, it does. Oh, cool. But do you have an HDTV at the time? Man, I didn't have an HDTV forever, man. I didn't even have an HDTV when I got Final Fantasy 13. I think, you know what? I just remembered. I was playing on a PC monitor for PS3. I didn't get an HDTV until I got my PS4. So it's like I went through this entire console generation without an HDTV. That being said, like looking back, I'm glad I did not because this was like the era of just like bad like optimization, bad frame rates, bad everything. Um, so it's like I'm glad I picked up a TV after the fact, so at least the TV was like decent. And then just like yeah, it's a whole mess of like what happened on this gen from a tech standpoint, Unreal Engine 3, bleh, and just it's a whole thing. I'm sure if I'm sure there's a Digital Foundry video that like covers this era, and it's a whole effing mess. Anywho, best of games of style. Let's get back to it. Battlefield Hardline Standard Edition. I think I have this free with Plus or something on PS4 at least, because obviously it's not on here. I've not played it. Honestly, I don't even know if I've played a Battlefield game before, besides like a demo for like 3, I want to say, or one of the ones that was like during when I was into Call of Duty, and I was like, I'll check out the demo, and I didn't play the game. I mean, I played the demo, I didn't play the actual game, but it's never been like I've never been a Battlefield person, so. Anyway, side collection, Invisibles, Lost Kingdom, Geometry Wars 3, Dimensions Evolved, Infamous 2. So Infamous is a funny story because I believe I've got the first game and the second game. I got so far in the first one, dude, and I just stopped playing. So I've never played the second one. I've never played Second Son on PS4, even though I've had it since launch when it came out. And just like, yeah, man, I've got all the games but I've never finished any of them. Also, one of those like the God of War thing. But I mean, I played a decent amount of the first one. I just didn't get through it, so I need to revisit it. Infamous Festival of Blood. But hey, now that I've got my flippin'. Okay, also, I should have said this at the beginning. I have this HD60X, right? And Elgato just announced like another product. But that being said, it's specifically for HDMI 2.1. So actually, it's not for like what I'm making right now in this video. It's not for like old, you know, HDMI content or HD content. But then this specifically needs to be like you need to use a splitter for PS3 anyway, because it's HDCP. That's a whole can of worms. So it's like actually it's fine because like I don't need that for making stuff for this. Um, though I'm sure it's probably got like better everything, so it would probably help. But I was kind of annoyed because I just bought this HD60X Black Friday for 2023. 2024 rolls around. It's been around for a while too, so I was like, okay, I should be good. And they're like, hey, new HD6, new Elgato capture card just dropped, and I was like, come on, man, I literally just bought this thing, and it's like, of course, just my effing luck. It's like I pass up buying it for so long, and then I finally do. And Elgato's like, hey, guess what? And it's like, we've been in like the PS5 Series X gen, so I was like, maybe they're just not gonna make one for a while. But no, of course, it's like it's like literally months after I buy one. And it's like, oh, yeah, they couldn't just not did that. But hey, whatever. Anywho, Little Big Planet, Play, Create, Share. I don't know if Media Molecule's actually working on anything right now. Uh, did they? They didn't. They did Dreams, right? And I don't think they did a Little Big Planet for PS5 yet. There is that one Sackboy Adventure game, but I think somebody else developed that. Yeah, Little Big Planet. Little Big Planet 3, only $10. So yeah. I mean, I don't know, dude. I wasn't really feeling Little Big Planet. It's fine. It's just not my cup of tea. So I do like the art style. The way that the characters are very like puppeteer-esque, and they can emote with their like different limbs, and just the way Sackboy looks as like a piece of fabric. I do enjoy that. Rayman Legends. See, I always get confused on Rayman Legends, and like, is this the one with like the one type of stages that have like the music to them? I just, because that's the one I've played recently, and it was on PS4 era, but it was also cross-gen, so it might be on 360 and PS3, because I think I saw it during the storefront video I've been doing this year. So yeah, they remember me. This game has style, dude. I have a playthrough actually on my channel. If you want to check it out, it's really good. I mean, the game's really good. I don't know about my playthrough of it, but it's like third-person combat, some stealth stuff, I think maybe, but some dialogue stuff as well. When there's this whole thing it does where like you have to like go in and like remix a memory. It is very, I would say it's the closest there is to like a Ghost in the Shell diving sequence into like someone's cyberbrain and like hacking it. It's effing just the coolest thing. I mean, that being said, like the way it's presented is very like dialogue in like a Mass Effect game. If you're like you're just going through and choosing things, but like the way it's presented is like, you know, I'm sorry, the way it's played is just like dialogue choices. but the way it's presented, it's very Ghost in the Shell. If you're into that, and I thought it was effing awesome. I thoroughly enjoyed this game. It's like, I don't think it like did very well financially, but it was also, yeah, I think it was this was my I don't think this was actually during the whole Bionic Commando thing, but like DMC for sure. Like there was also a time when like Capcom was like just letting, or they were publishing Western developed games that were like very unique, and this was one of them. This is Capcom, right? I think this is in the Capcom section. We just saw it, right? Yeah, Capcom USA. Oh, there's add-ons. $2. Oh, this is Street Fighter stuff, if I'm not mistaken. Anywho, FN microtransactions, themes. It's like we don't have that. We don't even have themes on PS5. We don't even have themes, man. Oh, they got avatars. I do enjoy like the avatar, whole like stuff from this gen, like Mii's avatars and like the little icons for your avatar in PSN that like let like have your like representation. Like mine is Miles right now. I do enjoy like that. Like I mean, I don't enjoy the fact that there's like ones you can only buy, but like the fact that there's like a bunch of free ones, and like that's a whole thing as far as like customization on the UI on like your profile online. I enjoy that stuff, but yeah, that's what a weird aside. I'm sorry. Sometimes I just yeah aimlessly talking about things. Okay, it just did the thing. It just did the thing. We did style. It sent me to 30, which is next to this one, which is not the one that we were on, which was games of style. Anywho, Timeless Heroes. I would say uh, I would say all tiers. Okay, well this is I don't know if this is all of them, but hopefully this is all of them. Assassin's Creed starts with an A, so if this is alphabetical, right? Anyway, 15 bucks Assassin's Creed. This was like during the okay, Assassin's Creed 1 was during like the downtime, let's say for PS3, when like they were just catching L's left, right, and center, man. Like if I'm not mistaken, it didn't run good on PS3. There were no achievements on PS3 yet, or trophies rather. So it was like, oh, 360 has achievements. I don't get anything for playing this game, and it's like that was the whole thing, man. Was like I'm kind of curious if PlayStation holds the line and doesn't introduce trophies, like does it change the narrative at all? Like to where we're at? 'Cause I honestly don't care about trophies. Though I know people that do, and it's just like yeah, it's a whole thing. I mean, that being said, it's weird, like right? Because like on Nintendo, there is no like trophy standard or achievement standard unless it's like built into the game. So it's not like a standard on every platform, but like Steam has them, GOG has them. There's a bunch of digital storefronts that have them. I don't know. Actually, there's only two I know of, like Steam and GOG that have them. But yeah, dude, this was like back at launch, like Lair, Heavenly Sword. Not a lot of stuff on PS3. It was rough. It was rough. Um, but yeah, PlayStation turned the ship around, and now this is in the section of Timeless Heroes for $15. Actually, it's funny. I have this on 360, but I have Assassin's Creed. I don't know about two. Wait, no, one and two I have on 360, and then three I have on PS3. So that tells you how the battle went. Or, but yeah, I think actually, yeah, one and two I have on 360, and then three and Liberation I've got on PS3. But then I think Liberation might have been like a timed exclusive, maybe, because I don't know if it ever came to other platforms. I know it was on Vita. That was like a whole thing. There was like a Vita game. It's whatever, dude. I remember. It was just like yeah, that was like Assassin's Creed was like one of the games that was like fought over by PlayStation and Xbox, and like PlayStation was like putting up money to get like exclusive content and stuff. But I was off the train after three, like I said, so I kind of stopped caring. Uh, let's see, Diablo 3, $30. I don't know what's in the Originals collection. I think this might be all of them. Not all of them, but like all of the old ones, right? So we've got Chains of Olympus, Ghost of Sparta. Okay, so those two. are on the Origins collection. But yeah, I remember I was trying to pick up these ones, right? Because I wanted to play all the old ones, but I still haven't gone back and played them. Because these are prequel games, if I'm not mistaken, or at least one of them is. And I wanted to play like all of them in order, but I never went back and did it. So it's like this is something I want to do. But I feel like they're not gonna hold up to like the modern ones. 'Cause they're just so cinematic and they're just so well done. And it's like, dude, that Ragnarok battle, that Ragnarok battle sequence, it's like cannot be touched, man. Like, oof, God of War Ragnarok, man. I haven't even played the roguelike, but I hear roguelikes. That's why I haven't touched Valhalla. But man, effing modern God of War, dude, so good. Uh, I'm okay. Good, like certain things good, certain things could be better. Let's just say that. Ratchet and Clank all for one. Yeah, I've never been a big Ratchet and Clank fan, so I haven't really played outside the trilogy of the OG original version, and I believe it was Going Commando, and I can't think of the third one now. But the first three, I have those three, but like after that, I just yeah, dude, it's not my cup of tea. I haven't even bought the PS5 one because I'm just it's not my yeah, it's like it's not my cup of tea. I don't really care for Ratchet and Clank, so. I did buy the remake on PS4, but I didn't play it. I don't know, did I play it? I don't think I played that one either. But anywho, if I'm not mistaken, I think All for One is like a co-op game, isn't it? Isn't this a co-op game? Yeah, four-player co-op. Deadlock was Deadlocked the third one. I'm trying to think as I'm talking. I think it was Deadlocked, but yeah, it was like the first one, Going Commando, and then Deadlocked. Those three I have, but everything else I've been passed on. Uh, Full Frontal Assault. This is apparently a Vita game. $10, not bad. Yeah, these are all $10, dude. Like, huh? Well, the first price stuff's only $10 on here, which is pretty gracious, I guess, pricing wise. I mean, I'm a sucker for cheap games, so it's like, yeah, this makes me thinking like, oh, I should check these out. Ratchet and Clank into the Nexus, Crack in Time, Tools of Destruction. I think this is isn't this the first one, or is this the PS3 one? This is probably the PS3 one. And then we've got Blacklist and Blacklist Ultimate Edition. So I guess if we're going by Timeless Heroes, we've got Altair, your player character in Diablo 3, Kratos, Ratchet and Clank, and company, and Sam Fisher. That is not the original voice actor. I mean, it's not about the voice actors, right? If it's the character. So these are the timeless heroes that, I mean, I'm sure this section had more games in it at some point, and now they're just scaled down to Altair and company. And no heroines, so yeah, that's the whole thing. I'm not going to go into it, but yeah, just gonna point that out. Leave that stick of dynamite. All right, best of $10 games. There's a gap. I'm kind of curious if there's like something missing here between Timeless Heroes and $10 games. It's like, oh, let's just let's just leave a gap in the section when we list a whole thing. Maybe it was a classic section. Best of classics. All right, Beyond Two Souls. I have this on PS4. Oh, you know what? I have this on disc, I think, because this got remastered on PS4. I want to say. Um, but I did play it on PS3. I don't know if I ever played my remastered copy on PS4, but I really enjoyed this. I was a fan of Quantic. I was a fan of Quantic Dream, right? That's a whole other can of worms. I'm not gonna get into it. I enjoy their work, but like yeah, it's a whole yeah. If you know, you know. It's the whole thing. But yeah, they're working on that Star Wars game, aren't they? Isn't that supposed to be a thing in like Star Wars Eclipse? I think it's in development hell, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, man, if you go back and look at that PS5, like one of the first data plays or like one of the first whatever's unveilings or showcases, there's a bunch of stuff that's like shown that's not out yet. Okay, not a bunch, but there's a good amount of things that have like not come out. Like that Pragmata game from Capcom, Star Wars Eclipse, the KOTOR remake, Little Devil Inside. That's four I can think of off the top of my head, and like we haven't seen them. So you know, PlayStation is pretty good at the smoke and mirrors thing. I still remember deep down from Capcom and that not being a thing as far as like it never came out, and I was hyped on that game. I'm not gonna get into it. Like look up the trailer. It was like a Souls like, but I was like, dude, this looks so good. I want to play it, and I hate Souls likes, and I was like, I might try it, and it never came out. So what could have been, right? Like I could have maybe got into the genre, but it's a whatever. Um, let's keep going. I'm sorry to like constantly ramble. That's just how I. You know what? It's whatever. If you've been watching this series, you know how it is. I just say things and I talk about things, and as I'm looking at stuff, I'm like, oh, this. I'm like Cup from like Transformers the movie 1989 or whatever. It's like I see a thing and I'm like, it triggers a memory. It's like this remembers me of the Battle of Alpha 9. Whatever, whatever. And yeah, sorry. I'm sorry. If you don't like it, you can put in a comment to be like, hey, dude, take it. You can just do a video and scroll through the store. That's all I want to see. And I can do like a scrolling video and I won't say anything. But until there's like someone like, until the frothing is demanding of it, or the collective frothing of subscribers and viewers demand it, that's an Ikaruga joke if you didn't know that. Yeah, this is just my style of making videos. I'm sorry. Anyway, Bounty Souls. I really like this game. Easily worth $10. Um, I'm not sure what the difference is between PS3 version and PS4 version, besides being probably like one runs better and looks better. But yeah, I got the PS3 version. I played it. I liked it. Carnival Island. I don't know what this is. Eco. I'm pretty sure I mentioned this in a previous video, but between Eco and Shadow of the Colossus, I was always an Eco fan over Shadow. Jack and Daxter collection. I'm pretty sure this is like all the games, right? Let's see. Let's see. Precursor Legacy, Jack 2, Jack 3. Oh, it doesn't have Jack X, but it's got the trilogy. So yeah. Actually, funny story. I've not played. I've not played it. I played Daxter on the PSP, but I've not. I don't think I've played through any of the trilogy games to completion. I even have like hard copies of them on PS2. I believe I picked up at some point, but I just haven't gotten around to it. Mushroom Apocalypse. I need to get this game. I hear it's really good. I'm actually surprised but glad it's still on the store because I'm like I hear good things about it, but I haven't played it myself. So it's got like a unique like cooling down mechanic with like crazy environments. And probably like I think it also like looks really good if I'm not mistaken. It was like really visually impressive. It also was like one of the few games back in the day on PS3 when they did like their whole 3D push that had like good 3D or something, or there's like a 3D monitor that you could like or sorry, they like really good. Like they had like a couple. There's like two or maybe one like 3D monitors that you had that you could like look at 3D content at with, and it was like actually really good. But I've never actually played a 3D game and seen it in 3D, so I don't know. All Stars Battle Royale. Have not played it. Wait, what section is this in? I'm sorry. This is okay. This is okay. Okay, this is the good stuff because it's only $10. Anyway, okay, so we've got Eco and Shadow of the Colossus. I did just brush aside PlayStation All Stars Battle Royale. I'm sorry, but Smash Brothers exists. I'm sorry, so it's like if you want to play, but hey, if you want to play All Stars Battle Royale, there you go. Shadow of the Colossus, easily for $10. Psychic for Thieves in Time. I've played it on Vita, but not on console. But I imagine it's the same on console. So yeah, I recommend this easily. Sorcery. I thought sorcery. I'm thinking of the Eye of Judgment game. There was like a game that had like a book that had like a. There's an E3 demo of it somewhere out there. I'm not sure if this is that game, but I'm not familiar with sorcery. I might be thinking of something else. Anywho, that Saints Row the Third, Sonic the Hedgehog 4, Episode 2. Curious, not Episode 1, not Episode 1 and 2, but Episode 2. There you go. Bioshock 2, Borderlands 2, Plants vs. Zombies, Garden Warfare, Bioshock, The Last of Us. Wow, I actually have this digitally. Oh, there it is, Uncharted 3. Okay, I was kind of curious, like when I was scrolling through earlier, I was like, maybe 3 is just like not on the store, but then it is. So there's in the, well, it's in the $10 section. There's a bunch of other sections where it's like, Uncharted 1 and 2, but 3 is curiously not there. But this one's also $10. The other two are $10 as well, so it's like, yeah, you could get through the trilogy for $30. I'm not sure what the Drake collection is on PS4, but it's also worth getting for sure, I would say. And Last of Us, this has both a PS4 remaster and a PS5 remake, I believe, right? Yeah, they just remade it. So, but hey, if you want to spend $10 and just check out the OG version, um, because it's cheaper, there you go. Dude, Last of Us, I will say, Last of Us is like, I mean, yeah, it like recently blew up because of the TV show, but it is that good. It deserves all the acclaim. Like this game when I played it, I was like, dude, effing modern classic. Like it just yeah. It just it has like all the things from like a modern gameplay, like, the cinematic look, the storytelling, the characters, the voice acting, the gameplay, the graphics. It's just like, it hits all the notes of like what you want in like a modern game from like a design perspective, and just like the way it performs when you play it, just like a gameplay perspective too. Just it plays good, it feels good, it looks good. It's but then like the content wise, it's super unsettling. I would say it's a game that I enjoy playing, but it's not fun to play because it's effing dark, man. Like it goes places. It's very violent. A lot of content it deals with is pretty effing dark. Like I said, it's pretty bleak. It's post-apocalyptic. It's a whole thing. But it's just, and yeah, man. It's just. I would say that all the mascot Nintendo Wii games that are to Nintendo, what this is to PlayStation, where it's like, it's just like a hard M, and it goes there and you play it and it plays good, but man, it is like you are feeling things. It hits you in the feels, and it's just like it makes you think about things. It is chef's kiss. Last of Us, as good as people say it is. F the haters. We talked about Uncharted 3, right? Well, we didn't talk about it, but like it's listed because there because I had not seen it. Yeah, we had not seen it until we finally got to the $10 section, so it's in the store. I mean, that being said, I haven't done each genre, so this is just the best of section. And this is going longer than I thought it would, so I'm sorry about that. But I wanted to like just do this to see how long it would be, because I hadn't, yeah, not having done one of these for the PS3 store and like not seeing how big the sections of each listing are to see like how many games are in them. Whereas like Xbox is just A to Z, but I think there's like way less games, right? Because only like 100 and something games. So I was like, I'm not sure how long this is going to take to like do all this effing PS3 store. And I was like, I don't even know if I want to do it, but it's like whatever. So anyway, God of War Origins Collection, $10. Wait, so all the God of War games are on here and they're $10. That's pretty nice. Yeah, the Origins Collection's 10, Ascension's 10, and then 1 and 2 HD are 10. See, I have the hard copies of these, so I don't need to like get a or like I was always like whatever on the, HD versions of PS2 games, because I'm like, okay, well, did they like add anything besides trophies? And then, but I do think I have this on disc. There's like a God of War collection. It's called God of War collection on Blu-ray, and it's got like all of them. So I don't think it has Ascension, but it has like the Origins collection and the first two. It might have all of them. I have to look it up. Or it's called like God of War Saga. It's either collection or saga. I'd have to look it up. It's a Blu-ray with like everything before the PS4 reboot. So, but like I said, I haven't played them, so that's the whole thing. Infamous 2, $10. Wow, this is actually kind of like a mini gold mine if you think about it, cause or honeypot, I should say, cause yeah, there's a bunch of really good first-party PlayStation games for $10, and it's like I don't know what the going price is on eBay or like the flea market. Well, flea market's probably cheaper if you can find it. But if is the disc scratches in like a good like what's the quality? I mean, Blu-rays do have that protective coating though, so you should be fine. Um, The Infamous 2, Little Big Planet 3, $10. I have Need for Speed Most Wanted on beta. It's not listed here, so it must not be here. Oh wait, hold up. Oh, there's a bundle. I was like, oh, there's a bundle, and it's $40. But the standalone game is gone. So yeah, just trying to take all that money. Nope. Oh, dude, the time the time skips. Is this when this started happening? This was, man, just, yeah. Don't even get me started about the whole skip. I feel like this is more prevalent in the next gen, like PS4, Xbox One era, with certain games though, where they'd be like, oh, you can clear out sections of the map or skip ahead if you just buy this microtransaction, and it's like, but you designed the game to be an open world thing where you explore and stuff. Why would you? It's scummy publishers, dude. Anyway, yeah, there's Most Wanted. I think actually Most Wanted is, if I'm not mistaken, even though it is a Criterion game, most people do not enjoy this one or say it's like not that good. I haven't played it because I've only got it on the Vita, but I was off Need for Speed for like the longest time before the open world ones came back during the PS4 era. Because now I'm back on the team, but like for a while there, Need for Speed was just like floundering and just like not really doing anything, or just yeah, like it kind of lost its identity. I feel like after Underground and Underground 2, it just didn't know what it wanted to do. It was just a bunch of different directions that they had like going in different verticals, but they never really stuck to a thing. And that went on for like a while because there's like the run, undercover, most wanted right there. There's yeah, I feel like the one on 360 that had like the list, the blacklist, like that was probably like the last decent one for a while. Um, in my opinion, this is all my opinion, but like until like that one and until like the reboot, or not the reboot, but like the open world one that was live action cutscenes. That was probably like a long section of just like ugh, like Carbon, yeah, Carbon Undercover, The Run, just a lot of ones are just kind of eh. Anywho, Need for Speed. It's been around for like a long effing time, man. It's one of those legendary franchises like Tomb Raider, but not all of them are bangers. So there's that too. Been around a long time, but not all of them are bangers. Ratchet and Clank offer one. We've been through all the Ratchet and Clank games when they're here again in the $10 section. Even a Vita game. Yeah, this. So yeah, like on these listings, it's surprising that like I'm kind of curious. Like before, it was like completely gutted. If there was more Vita stuff in here, but who knows? But yeah, there's full frontal assault for $10 if you want to check that out. You got a Vita working that's not been jailbroken and modified with stuff. Just buy something legit off the store. Ratchet and Clank into the Nexus. Ratchet and Clank Crack in Time. Tools of Destruction. Uncharted 2. Among Thieves Game of the Year edition. And then Uncharted Drake's Fortune. Is Uncharted 3 not in here? Didn't we just see the Uncharted 3 in the Timeless Hero section or so? Oh, never mind. It is. But it's not. Yeah, okay. Whatever. Like there's clearly nobody is manning the PS3 store. Digital storefront. Uh, whatever station at like PlayStation headquarters, or just like like the quarterly check-ins have turned into like a yearly check-in to say like, oh, does it still work or something? Like, let's turn the lights in this room. Oh, it's still up. Cool. Let's go back on working on PS5 stuff. All right, Call of Duty section. We've got Call of Duty Classic, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, Call of Duty Black Ops with First Strike. Oh, it doesn't even scroll. I don't even know what it says with First Strike. I was gonna say DLC. Wait, what's First Strike? What's First Strike? Jeez, there's a $75 bundle. Effing Activision, dude. Just, yeah, man. What is First Strike? Five. Oh, it's a map pack. Okay. Hmm. I think Black Ops 1 is the last one I played, if I'm not mistaken. 2011. Whatever. Yeah, 'cause like after Modern Warfare 3, I was done. But then I might have played one more after that, which I think was this one. And then I was like, dude, I'm done. I haven't gone back. Anyway. Oh, it's $40. It's still in the store. Oh, I'm tripping, dude. It says right there. Anyway. But yeah, look at the effing $40 pricing, like $75 bundle. Like Activision's just like, yeah, dude, we're not gonna leave money on the table. You got a storefront. We'll put it on there and sell it for maximum value. because people are gonna buy it even if we stop supporting the servers. Anyway, Modern Warfare 2, classic, Black Ops: The First Strike, Ghost Gold Edition, $45. Modern Warfare 3 with DLC collection, one, $30. And then Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare bundle. What is it bundled with? Ah, variety map pack and the super bundle. Oh wait, no, just a variety map pack. Yeah, I got like one of the map packs with 4. I didn't get the stimulus one or like the second one. Whichever one had like the carnival slash clown slash what's it called? Or whatever. There's like some sort of like weird like clown, not clown, but like a there's like an amusement centerpiece in one of the maps. Like that one I didn't get, but I've got like so I've only got like half of the map packs for one of these. Oh, there's only 6 of these. Okay. So yeah, there's a Call of Duty that's left. But yeah, I'm pretty sure these are also on Game Pass because bought by Microsoft. Oh, let's see. Best of 30. Okay, I've already done best of 30, but it's listed on here again. So, yeah. All right, well, that is over an hour of best of section. I'm sorry, I was probably a bit more, let me talk about things that are completely unrelated. Unfocused here, but it happens, whatever. Um, Next time. Also, yeah, I just think it's weird that there's, geez, that Sonic, that double Sonic just gets me every time, dude. I'm scrolling and I'm like, what Sonic? Sonic? What? The Bioshock Infinite things, it's like whatever. It's like a dude with a gun, so it's kind of like on brand for video games. Then you see Sonic, and you're like, wait, Sonic, huh? This is the best of section on PS3. Air quotes best of section. And next time, I think I'm just gonna go through here and like go through the genres, right? I don't know. It's like, well, that's the thing, right? Like, there's popular, right? But then I think these are like, if from going last time, wasn't it like the top 100? So, of the past 7 days, get the F out of here. Um, yeah, right. So top right it says there's 100 most downloaded classics. So let's see, top games. So these are the top popular ones. Oh, I should have did this at the beginning of the year just to see like what's in the top like 3. Minecraft, GTA, Mass Effect. Nice, Mass Effect. Um, but yeah, man, this is like 100. So I think the genres themselves are like not as many. So it might not be as long. Let me see. Because I want to do like the genre by genre. Ooh, 1280. Well, I mean, I don't know all these games though, so it's not going to be like that bad, but it'll be a long one. So, yeah, dude, I will. In my brain, I'm like, I should do the popular, right? Because it's like less games, but then it's like the point of the video is to have like the entire listing. So, I'll get around to these. I'll do genre by genre, and maybe like some have less of them. Like, there's not that many fighting games. If fighting games are on here, there shouldn't be that many sports games if I'm not mistaken, because it's like a whole thing. 114. See, there's like 10% of effing. What was that first one? Action adventure. But that's a very default, genre shooters. 300. Yeah. Okay. Okay. As we're looking at the numbers, this isn't that bad. Let's see what we've got. Fighting games. There shouldn't be a lot. 123. Oh, dude, Conqueror's on here. So yeah, you know, effing. Maybe do the action adventure last. How about that? That's going to be a long one looking at these. I guess because it's like, yeah, 500. It's fine. It's fine. I'll get it done. It'll happen. It'll be a thing, you know. But then, like I showed in the one video, with Suikoden 2 and 3. I'm sorry, 3 and 4. Whichever one it was, Suikoden. It's like not everything I don't even think is even listed in here because the store's broken and it's busted up. It's not working. As we just saw from like the navigation glitches. So it's like, who even knows what's on the store that's like even like, showing and not showing. So there's only 74 shoot 'em ups because yeah. But I'll do them. Okay, this is Amplitude. Amplitude's not a racing game. This thumbnail is from Amplitude, the harmonics music rhythm game. If I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong, but it's like, dude, what the f? Amplitude, not a racing game. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and do it. I'll just go ahead and do it. I'll just start with the action adventure one. It's got the most. That one freaked me the f out. That's why I'm like going through all these real quick because I'm like, oof, that's 1,000 games. But like, looks like after that, it's not that bad. I mean, some of them have like more, some have less. So however long it takes me to get through that effing Okay, 57 music games. Yeah, I'm about to say like I'm a fan of music rhythm games, and they're kind of like not in. There's not a lot. So air quote unique. 59 unique games, but aren't they all unique? Okay, cool, cool, cool. Yeah, I'll just do action adventure first, and then that'll be like the super duper long, tastic 3 hour. Why am I doing this video? And I'll see if I can make it through, and then after that, it's shouldn't be that bad. Yeah, we've got Attack on Titan, Call of Duty. This looks like One Piece fighting game or some anime fighter. That's like a crossover if it's not One Piece specifically. I don't know what this one is. What this one is? This is Shells of Cold. Shells of something something. Shells. That game. There's a lot of them. Don't know that one. Gundam. Amplitude. This is one of the Dragon Quest thingies. I think Dragon Quest Builder. My number 9. Probably NBA 2K. Hatsune Miku. I don't know which. Whatever. I can't remember which one this is. But yeah, I'm gonna go through all these genres. I just want to see if I could like name the game. That was like the thumbnail. But yeah, that's the next thing. After doing all the best of air quotes sections. See, now I'm like I should just did one best of section at a time. But hey, now we just did all the best of the sections in one video, so it's fine. Took an hour. We got there. But yeah, you know, that's it for this video. I think initially what I wanted to do also was just like go through the list of like it would have been like way more like it longer and just a bad way to do things, but like look at the games that were on the 360 video and like see are they on the PS3, but like that's way too much work. It's like or not way too much work, it's just like I'm not gonna like if I don't make a list and like go off a list, right? It's just like it's like whatever. It's like I'd rather just do like a comprehensive this is what's on the store. But Spec Ops the Line to end us is been the I mean currently it's like whatever I guess it's still listed. So if you got it you got it, if you didn't you didn't. I think I have it on Steam too, but I don't know if I have it downloaded. So I might play this like as I'm doing these and like stuff just keeps getting like deleted or like delisted or canceled of like Time Splitters, Deus Ex, like classic stuff that you know and love. It's like I feel like I should be making videos in the moment of like those games. So I might do a playthrough of Spec Ops: The Line, or try to get one out before like Rebirth, dude. Because there's still like stuff that's coming out that's new. I want to play, but it's a whole thing. Oh my gosh, am I still downloading that game in the background? Because it still says 169. It doesn't say 170, or did it finish? I think if I hit this button, doesn't it? Wait, where's the? Yeah, there we go. 20%. All right. Well, anyway, I'm downloading some Invisimals Lost Kingdom. Check that out. Supposedly it's a what was it? It was a I can't remember now. Anyway, that's it for the video. I'll be back with action adventure section, all 1,000 plus of them next time. So maybe we'll have wait no. Actually yeah, I'm not I was doing these like once it's like I don't know when I'll get it done, but it'll be done. I'll get through all the genres. I'm not gonna say when, but I'll get through them because I don't know how much time I have on the weekends because I have to work, and then when it's not the weekends and it's my days off, I'm trying to finish up my Baldur's Gate 3 honor mode playthrough. So currently, this is just a side thing I'm doing because it's rekindled my whole like, oh man, I really like checking out all the retro games on the store to see what's on there still, or just a whole thing. Because I just bought actually off of eBay. I had this in the last time I taken, but Lord of the Rings: The Third Age and Suikoden 5, and so I'm thinking of doing a deep dive on Suikoden this year. Because I did Forza last year, so if I can get through them all before Uden Chronicles, I'd be surprised, but I would like to try to. But yeah, man, that's it for this video. So, like I said, I'll come back with the genres of the PlayStation 3 store. You can start going through all of them. Start that next time. But yeah, hopefully my mic worked this time and it was not super soft and quiet because it's been kind of hit and miss lately. I do have my other Turtle Beach headset to hook up though that I did buy that's brand new, so I should try that and see if it works better. Which I probably should have did before I made the video, but it's too late now. So that's it for now. Feel free to leave a like, comment, subscribe, favorite, share with your not. I'm sorry. Feel free to leave a like, comment, subscribe, favorite, share with your friends or not. That's cool too. And until you see or hear from me again, thanks for watching. And I'm now signing off.